What's up guys, this is your favorite fanfic YouTuber, the Fanfic Majesty, and welcome to another amazing video. You can follow me on Patreon for exclusive stories. 5 Takas. Chapter 76 Luffy Harem 5, Mermaid Princess Shirahoshi. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. Great perfume femur. Hancock's speed. So fast that not even Bullet could react at all. And her furious kick landed on Bullet's massive fused form. It actually directly blasted out a huge gap in the hard body full of powerful armament haki. Bullet, who was inside the huge body, was stunned for a moment. Obviously did not expect Hancock to be so vigorous. The screen freezes. The dense barrage drifted past again. F*K. The Empress is so fierce. Luffy failed to break Bullet's defense for most of the day, but the Empress kicked Bullet to pieces. Ha 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 ha. The Empress's kick completely stunned Bullet. Bullet. Whose general is this, so powerful? Hancock's kick directly helped her confirm the gold content of the Pirate Empress. Bullet, you said it's not good for you to offend anyone, but you just offended the Empress, the husband-protecting madman. The more Luffy is injured, the more powerful the Empress will be. This saying is not for nothing. Ru can be passionately in love with his little wife, just can make a strong enemy with one kick. The Empress is simply the lover of my dreams. Well, it can only be in a dream, let's daydream more. Doghead. With a wife like this, what more can a husband ask for? Luffy is truly a winner in life, I'm so envious. Open black lens bracket Douglas Bullet. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gall D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Bullet, you were kicked by Boa Hancock. It seems that this little girl is indeed a bit fierce. Close black lens bracket. Silver Rayleigh. Tisk tisk tisk. I didn't know Hancock's combat power was so strong before. It seems that she has never shown her real strength before. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Ho ho, maybe Hancock can break out with the fighting power shown in the video only if the little monkey is injured. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Ha 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 ha. My granddaughter-in-law is strong enough, fierce enough, the key is to protect her husband, God likes it very much. Very satisfied. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. I am also very satisfied with this daughter-in-law, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. I am also very satisfied with this sister-in-law, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo, +1, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shaki. Hey. Kick the Bullet. 19 really deserves to be a madman, you can't be offended. 1. Open black lens bracket John. The 3 harem in front of the Straw Hat Boy are basically being helped by him, but this Boa Hancock has always been helping the Straw Hat Boy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. No way, as long as the titles and strengths of 7 warlords of the sea and Pirate Empress are there, it is destined that Boa Hancock will not have to hide behind Straw Hat like the previous 3 harem. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Looking at it this way, I think Boa Hancock can also be included in the background of the Straw Hat Boy, but she is a member of the harem, so she was included in this link. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Damn it. I didn't expect to come here, and the background of the Hat Boy can't be added anymore. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Jen Lang. Well, if all the backgrounds of the Straw Hat Boys are combined to form a new force, I am afraid that the gang of Tianlong and world government will be scared to death, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Indeed, if it can be done like this, it will definitely be the most powerful force in this sea. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha 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 ha. Luffy is really amazing. It seems that I did not choose the wrong person. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Compared with this, there is one thing that interests me more. From the previous videos, Burndy-Wald and Douglas Bullet are prisoners who should have been locked up on the 6th floor of Impel Down. Why did they all reappear on this hill in the future? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Crane. Could it be that the Straw Hat Boys were brought out of prison together when they made a big fuss about Impel Down? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Zephyr. No, judging from the previous video, Burndy-Wald and Douglas Bullet were not among the prison escape army led by the Straw Hat Boys. They should not have been released by the Straw Hat Boys. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Magellan. So, besides the Straw Hat Kid, did anyone else infiltrate the Impel Down and release the most vicious criminals in the world? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marshall D. Teach. Thief ha ha ha. Yes, is it possible that someone else has sneaked into Impel Down, which is known as the Iron Wall? Who is this person? Open black lens bracket Marco. Teach, your reaction makes it hard for me not to suspect that that person is yourself. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Marshall D. Teach. Thief ha ha ha. Marco, don't slander me. I am now one of the 7 warlords of the sea recognized by the world government. How could I do such a thing? Close black lens bracket. Inside the projection screen, with Hancock's big perfume femur down. The video screen gradually dimmed. Obviously, The video content of Boa Hancock, who belongs to Luffy's fourth harem, is finally over. And then, a new line of text slowly emerged from the pitch black screen again. Open black lens bracket monkey D. Luffy harem 5. Shirahoshi, close black lens bracket. Emerged with this line of text. There is one more photo. The picture shows a huge mermaid. Has long flowing pink curly hair. A delicate and lovely baby face. It also has the appearance that is enough to make countless men fall in love with it. Although the body is huge, it is not bloated at all. The proportions of the upper body are perfect. The place of the meat was choppy. There is no trace of excess fat in the thin place. A long pink fishtail also presents an attractive curve. It doesn't look fancy. The mermaid in the photo. It is the current princess of the Fishman Island Ryugu Kingdom, Shirahoshi. Look at this picture that appears on the projection screen. Everyone in the Tiandao chat group was stunned again. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Otohime. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Emperor Star. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Turning Star. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vander Daken X. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Huh. The person in this photo is me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Is this the legendary mermaid princess? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Brooke. It's another beautiful girl. My eyes are staring at me, even though I'm just a skeleton with no eyes. OOOOD. Open black lens bracket Basil Hawkins, the mermaid princess of the Fishman Island. It is said that she has a beauty comparable to that of the Pirate Queen. Looking at it now, she really deserves her reputation. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Euroj. And she and Boa Hancock have completely different styles. One is mature and cool, the other is pure and cute. Both of them are the best in the world. Open black lens bracket X Drake. The Straw Hat Boy was able to bring the Pirate Empress and the Mermaid Princess into the harem at the same time. Is this F** King Human? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Skalakman Apu, F** K. Straw Hat Boy, you don't even let mermaids go. This time, reproductive isolation is really happening. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Eustace Kid. Don't care about isolation or not, this mermaid princess is so beautiful, even if there is reproductive isolation, I have to rush. Close black lens bracket. Kira. Straw Hat Kid, wouldn't he have saved the world in his previous life? Otherwise, how could he have two peerless bests, the Pirate Empress and the Mermaid Princess at the same time? Open black lens bracket Trafalgar D. Water Law. Straw Hats are in charge, you are really strong. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Shirahoshi, the Mermaid Princess. Is that the Mermaid Princess that was prophesied before? Ha 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 ha. It seems that the Straw Hat Boy is really not simple. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Neptune. How did this happen? My daughter, Shirahoshi, has become the harem of the Straw Hat Boy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vander Daken X. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Princess Shirahoshi is mine. I will never allow anyone to take away my Princess Shirahoshi. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Huh. What kind of green onion are you? How dare you steal a wife from the old man's grandson? Are you tired of working? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Unexpectedly, even the mermaid princess of the Fishman Island is my daughter-in-law. It seems that as long as Luffy is relied on, the harmonious unification of all races may not be possible. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Luffy, you are so good. Even the mermaid princess was caught by you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Luffy, your way of flirting with girls really makes us brothers feel ashamed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy sad face O_O close black lens bracket. Among the shock and surprise of a group of people, Shirahoshi's picture fades away. Inside the projection screen, the video starts playing. Shirahoshi was born in the kingdom of Ryugu on the Fishman Island. She is the youngest daughter of King Neptune of the Dragon Palace Kingdom. Shirahoshi's mother, Princess Otohime. He has been committed to fulfilling his ideal of peaceful coexistence between humans and Murlocs. Residents of the Fishman Island were also called on to sign a joint document agreeing to move to live on land. Because Princess Otohime is very popular in the Fishman Island. Therefore, her proposal was supported by many residents of the Fishman Island at the beginning. People have signed their names on the joint document. However, until one day, Fisher Tiger, explorer and captain of the Sun Pirates, was killed by Marine. Residents of the Fishman Island firmly believe that he died because humans refused to donate blood. So began to hate humans even more. And one after another asked Princess Otohime to return their signatures. Refused to coexist with humans. Despite this, Princess Otohime still did not give up her ideal. She began to give speeches in the Fishman Island day after day. unremittingly advocate the concept of peaceful coexistence with mankind. Princess Othime's actions and ideas. It also deeply affected Princess Shirahoshi, who was just a child at the time. And the knowledge about land taught to Shirahoshi by Princess Otohime. It also made the still young Shirahoshi yearn for the sights and life on land. Shirahoshi. Woohoo, mother and the latter. I miss you, mother and master. Open black lens bracket Neptune, Otohime. I didn't expect that through this Tiandao inventory video, I would be able to see you again. Unknowingly, it turns out that you have left us for so many years, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star, Mother Empress. Royal Star. Your Majesty, Empress. Open black lens bracket Turn. Do Xing. Mrs. Empress. Open black lens bracket Otohime. Neptune, Shirahoshi, my children. I miss you too, close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. As a mermaid, I have always been committed to making the residents of the Fishman Island live in peace with humans, and wanting to break the barriers between races. Needless to say, Princess Otohime is really a great princess. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Yes, it's a pity that such a great princess died in an accident 10 years ago close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jinbei. Since the death of Princess Otohime, the relationship between the Fishman Island and humans has been deteriorating day by day. I am really ashamed of Otohime sisters' hard work back then, close black lens bracket. Fisher Tiger. Wait, why do the residents of the Fishman Island think that my death is because humans refuse to donate blood to me? Obviously I am unwilling to accept human blood. Only the liquid will cause serious injuries and death. Although I also hate human beings, this kind of false and unreasonable hatred should not exist between the Fishman Island and human beings. Open black lens bracket Xiao Ba. Boss Tiger, this news, is actually released after Arlong intentionally tampered with it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Fisher Tiger. What? Arlong, it's you again. Why do you make up such a lie, so as to deepen the relationship between the Fishman Island and human beings? I die. I clearly said before that Princess Otohime is on the right path. The Fishman Island must break the prejudice against human beings and let go of the hatred for human beings. Open black lens bracket Arlong. Boss Taitag, listen to my explanation. I did this, only for 390 just to help you cover up. Fisher Tiger. Help me cover up what? I understand, you want to use such a lie to cover up the fact that I was a slave, right? Arlong, you are so confused. Exclamation mark closing square bracket. Open black lens bracket Arlong. Boss Tiger. You. How can you tell this secret by yourself? Now, everyone in the world knows that you were once a slave. Fisher Tiger. Hee, so what if I tell it? What if others know that I was once a slave? Is there anything to hide? Even if I have. I was once a slave, but this does not change my identity as the captain of the Sun Pirates, nor does it change the fact that I have liberated countless slaves from Mariajoy. Open black lens bracket Fisher Tiger. Is it just because of my status as a slave that the world will deny the achievements and contributions I have made? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. That's right. Well said. So what if you were a slave once? Senior Fisher Tiger was the first person who dared to challenge the world government. The reason why he embarked on the path of the Revolutionary Army was actually more or less influenced and inspired by the deeds of Senior Tiger. Open black lens bracket Koala. If Senior Fisher Tiger hadn't rescued me back then, I'm afraid I'm still a slave of the Celestial Dragons. No, I might have died long ago. In the torment of the Celestial Dragons, Senior Fisher Tiger is great, there is no doubt about it. It will never change because he was a slave. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. That's right. It's obviously the Celestial Dragon's fault for being a slave. Why should the slave bear such a fault? Damn it. It's those hateful Celestial Dragons. Open black lens bracket Jinbei. That's true, Boss Tiger. I blamed me for failing to stop Arlong and the others from acting like this, and single-handedly causing the big mistake now. I can't absolve myself of the blame for this incident. Work. Fisher Tiger. So, Arlong, the fake news you spread back then was not helping me keep my fame, but was destroying me and Princess Otohime. All the hard work. How could you do such a stupid thing? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Arlong. Brother Tiger. Close black lens bracket. This moment, Arlong had mixed feelings. After the death of Fisher Tiger, it was he who wanted to keep the other party's fame. Don't want anyone else to know that Fisher Tiger was a slave. That's why he deliberately lied that Fisher Tiger died because humans refused to donate blood. It is precisely because of this that Princess Otohime's efforts for so long fell short. The intensification of the conflict between the Fishman Island and humans. Arlong can definitely be said to be indispensable. Now because of this, he was reprimanded by his most respected brother Tiger. This made Arlong feel very sad and puzzled. Plus, because of the Nami incident. He had already been reprimanded once by Fisher Tiger. Now reprimanded again. Arlong's mentality completely collapsed at once. Chapter 77 Poseidon Shirahoshi and Poseidon Luffy, Hody Jones is dumbfounded. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. On the projection screen, the video continues. The time came when Shirahoshi was 6 years old. Celestial dragons from Mariajoy Don Quixote Muscarad-san. In order to recapture the Murloc slaves who escaped from him, he came to the Fishman Island. As a result, they were attacked by sea beasts on the way, causing the ship to be destroyed. Seriously injured Muscarad-san drifted into the Fishman Island. And because the residents of the Fishman Island have always been very disgusted with celestial dragons. So no one wants to rescue it at all. But even so, Muscarud's attitude is still very arrogant. He even threatened the residents of the Fishman Island. Force them to heal themselves. Such a move has aroused the anger of the residents of the Fishman Island. Some of the Murlocs who had been the slaves of Holy Muscarad. I intend to take this opportunity to kill the opponent. But it was because of this that he accidentally injured Princess Otohime, who came to rescue Muscarad-san. Faced with the help of Princess Otohime, Muscarad-san has no gratitude whatsoever. Instead, he took out his pistol and prepared to attack him. Such a scene was all seen by Shirahoshi, who was only 6 years old. She was so frightened that she burst into tears on the spot. And this cry unexpectedly called several huge sea kings. And successfully frightened Muscarad Street to foam at the mouth and passed out. Thus saving Princess Otohime. The barrage army floats by. Hiss. Princess Shirahoshi's voice is actually so terrifyingly powerful. Could it be the long-lost Hedong Lion's roar? What a god. Hedong Lion roar. He is obviously Poseidon. Huh, Poseidon. Isn't Poseidon Luffy? Dog head. Ha 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 ha. Makes sense. Look at Luffy. The harem is in groups, showing mercy everywhere. Isn't this a proper Poseidon? Go to. Based on this, then Shirahoshi should be the woman of Poseidon. Go to. Open black lens bracket Porsalino. The cry of this mermaid princess can still attract the sea kings. It's scary. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Alala. Sea kings of that size, just looking at them is quite scary -1. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Poseidon. Poseidon, one of the 3 ancient weapons like Pluton. Why did the barrage suddenly mention this? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rocks D. Zebek. I have heard that among the 3 ancient weapons, Pluton is a super battleship that can destroy an island with one shot, while Poseidon has the magical ability to command all sea kings. Could it be that? Open black lens bracket John. Could it be that this mermaid princess named Shirahoshi is the legendary ancient weapon Poseidon? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Don't be too outrageous. It's called ancient weapon. What do you think about the mermaid princess who is only 6 years old in the video and the words ancient and musical instruments? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Yes, Pluton is a super battleship. How could Poseidon, who is also an ancient weapon like it, be a girl who is only 6 years old? It's impossible to think about it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. In that case, the appearance of those sea kings may just be a coincidence. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Then this little girl Shirahoshi is very lucky. If she hadn't cried and cried, Princess Otohime would have died 10 years ago under the name of Don Quixote Mew in the hands of the celestial dragons of Sagarad Saint. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Speaking of this, celestial dragons are all virtuous indeed. Princess Otohime saved him with good intentions, but instead of being grateful, he even shot and attacked Princess Otohime. Pure one those who repay their kindness with revenge. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote hyphenation point Muscarad Saint. I'm sorry, it was indeed my fault at the beginning. Celestial dragons, hope to use my power to help more people. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Celestial dragons actually has such a guy. Really? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Hearing from a celestial dragons that he wants to be a good man is even more unbelievable than hearing Captain Rocks say that he will put down his butcher knife and become a Buddha immediately. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rocks D. Zebek. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote hyphenation point Muscarad. Hee, it's ironic, right? Actually, I also think it's quite unbelievable. It's all because of Princess Otohime, who was touched and changed by her kindness and sincerity. Me, without Princess Otto, I would not be where I am today. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. So it turns out, he was able to reform a celestial dragons by his own actions. Princess Otohime is really an amazing person. If Princess Otohime is still alive and can join us, the revolutionary army will be fine. Open black lens bracket Bello Betty. Our revolutionary army really lacks great people like Princess Otohime. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Otohime. I'm sorry, I never thought I was great. I did this just because my dream is to let the residents of the Fishman Island go to land and live under the sun one day, and coexist harmoniously with human beings. Close black lens bracket. Neptune. Otohime, although I really want to continue to help you realize this dream, but unfortunately the relationship between the Fishman Island and human beings is getting worse and worse. I am afraid that our efforts alone will not be able to achieve what effect. Close black lens bracket. Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. King Neptune, you can rest assured about this point, the child of destiny that was prophesied back then has appeared, and one day, he will help you residents of the Fishman Island, those who really go to the sea to live in harmony with humans. Open black lens bracket Otohime, really? If that's the case, I'll die without regret, close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. After Muscarad-san's injury healed, Otohime followed her to the holy land of Mariajoy. After a week, Otohime brought back a document on the friendly relationship between humans and Murlocs signed by the celestial dragons. She was very excited to call the residents of the Fishman Island to Geelong Code Square to issue a signature on the document. However, just when many people were preparing to sign, Princess Otohime was shot and assassinated, and soon died of serious injuries. The screen freezes here. The cold mechanical sound suddenly sounded. Random question 4. May I ask who assassinated Princess Otohime? Open black lens bracket Neptune. Who assassinated Otohime? I only remember it was a human pirate, but I really don't know his name, close black lens bracket. Shark Star. Yes, the human pirate who assassinated the Queen Mother was executed by Hody Jones on the spot not long after the assassination, and it seemed that there was no time to ask his name. Close black lens bracket. Royal Star. Hody Jones, that human pirate you caught back then, do you remember his name? Hody Jones. I don't remember. At that time, because Princess Otohime was assassinated, I was very angry, so I executed him on the spot as soon as I caught him, and I didn't ask him any information at all. Close black lens bracket. Fan Do Xing. That's it. Then, if this is the case, wouldn't the answer to this question be impossible to know? Close black lens bracket. Hody Jones. King Neptune, the three princes, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been so impulsive at the time. If I knew it, I would have saved that guy's life first, and at least asked for some useful information before executing him. In that case it's not so helpless now. Close black lens bracket. Neptune. It's okay, Hody Jones, you are not to blame for this incident. If I was there at the time, I'm afraid I would have killed the human pirate on the spot out of anger, so there is nothing wrong with your approach. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Hody Jones. Thank you King Neptune for your understanding, close black lens bracket. Hody Jones was hypocritically speaking in the Tiandao chat group. One side kept sneering in his heart. Hee, Neptune's idiots would never have dreamed of it. The one who actually shot and assassinated Princess Otohime back then. It's actually Hody Jones. That human pirate was just a scapegoat he found. Knowing the person's name or not doesn't make any difference at all. The answer to this question, only he, Hody Jones, knows. Since the Tiandao inventory system has pushed things to this point, then Hody Jones doesn't care whether what he did back then will be exposed. After all, this is not something he can stop. Anyway, now the whole world is stopped by the Tiandao inventory system. Even if Neptune and the others knew that it was Princess Otohime who they had assassinated. For a while, there was nothing I could do about myself. At most, they can only be incompetent and furious in the Tiandao chat group. Hody Jones knows very well. What he should do now is just hold the points of this question firmly in your own hands. Maybe wait until the results of this round of stocktaking videos are over. With this point, he can get some rewards that make him stronger. By the time, even if the world is no longer static, he may not be afraid of revenge from Neptune and others. The guys in my palace are indeed a bunch of idiots. The gangsters who were deceived by me so easily are still pretending to be kind and tolerant to me. After getting the points for this question and getting rewards that can make me stronger, I must replace this guy Neptune. I'm going to let these guys know. Hody Jones, the real king of the Fishman Island. Hody Jones thought so in his heart. The points for winning this question are already bound to be obtained. While he was thinking like this, soon, answering questions officially started. However, it was different from previous times. This time, after the Tiandao prompt announced the official start of answering questions. For a while, no one answered questions in the Tiandao chat group. After all, almost everyone has now recognized that the one who assassinated Princess Otohime was the human pirate that Neptune and the others were talking about. However, no one knew the name of that human pirate. This also leads to, this time the answer was deadlocked for a while. It's hard to even guess. After all, there are so many names in this world. Want to guess exactly the correct answer among countless names? The probability of this is even lower than the probability of sailing randomly with eyes closed and just arriving at Raftel. Therefore, no one answered the question at all. And Hody Jones was not in a hurry to answer immediately. Anyway, no positive. He is the only one who has the correct answer. The answer is the same anytime. The points for this question can only belong to him. If it is too early to answer, maybe I have to accept a long-winded cross-examination by Bonepton and others. So it's better to wait until the answer time is about to end. Then step on the last point to answer. This can save a lot of trouble. With such an idea, Hody Jones waited confidently for the sound of the countdown to answer the question. That's all. It took a while. The countdown to the answer sounded as scheduled. Quote. There are only 5 seconds left in the answering time. the audience who have not answered the questions, please answer as soon as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2. The countdown to answering the question is about to end. Hody Jones is about to step on the spot to answer the question. But at this moment, a message popped up suddenly in the Tiandao chat group. However, Hody Jones, who was already sure of winning, was stunned. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi, Hody Jones. Question answer close black lens bracket. 0. Question time is up. Congratulations to Shirahoshi for answering correctly, get 1 point. Open black lens bracket Hody Jones, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Neptune, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Star, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Emperor Star, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Turning Star, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Hey, shocking melon. The murderer who assassinated Princess Otohime is actually that guy named Hody Jones, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. Good guy. I saw that Neptune and the others have been asking about that Hody Jones just now. I thought he was with Neptune and the others. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. That Hody Jones also acted with Neptune and the others for a long time, and it turned out that he himself is the real murderer, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. I have to say, this guy's acting skills are really good, I almost remember it all, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rox D. Zebek. Although this guy's acting skills are good, his mind is obviously not very good. He is a murderer himself, so he didn't answer questions for a long time. Question mark exclamation mark exclamation mark exclamation mark. He doesn't even want the free points. If not, why don't you tell Lousy the answer? Lousy still wants it. Open black lens bracket Kaido. That guy probably wanted to take advantage of the last moment of the countdown to answer the questions, pretending to be aggressive, but unexpectedly he overturned, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, this is alright, stealing a chicken won't cost you money, and the points for this question are cheaper than that mermaid princess. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Hody Jones. Hello Nuo. I'm such AF asterisk C King Sappy, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jinbei, Hody Jones. It was you who killed Princess Otohime, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Neptune, you bastard. Fortunately, we thought the murderer was that human pirate, but we didn't expect it to be you, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star, so that human pirate back then was actually just a scapegoat you pushed out, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Huang Xing. No wonder you killed that human pirate so impatiently, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Flip Do Xing. You bastard, you dare to kill the Queen Mother, I want to kill you, close black lens bracket. Hody Jones. According to Hody Jones' original imagination. After learning that he was the real culprit who killed Princess Otome, Neptune and the others would indeed rage and question themselves like they are now. But in his imagination, the self who has steadily won the points for this question. At this moment, I should be proudly watching Neptune and the others furiously incompetent. Then it's right to reply and mock the other party indifferently. But now, it is completely different from what I imagined. How could he have thought? The answer to this question will be preempted by that little girl Shirahoshi. How did she know that the murderer was actually her maid? If I had known that the little girl Shirahoshi also knew the answer. He will definitely answer the answer as soon as he starts answering the question. Never give Shirahoshi a chance to cut off his beard. The big deal is to accept a mild interrogation from Neptune and others. It has no real effect on itself. Think of shop here. Hody Jones is regretting it now. Quite sorry. Why on earth do you want to wave? Why do you have to do this to die? Am I just a big sabi? Hody Jones kept cursing himself in his heart. At this moment, I even have the heart of wanting to die. Chapter 78. This trampoline is so big, so white, kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. On the projection screen, the video continues. The screen began to restore the truth about the murder of Princess Otohime. When the residents of the Fishman Island were summoned by Princess Otohime. When they started to sign their names on the joint agreement. Hody Jones, who hated humans so much, was very upset when he saw this scene. He didn't agree with Princess Otaki's approach. I also don't want to see the Fishman Island coexist peacefully with humans. He wants to stop this from happening. In order to achieve this goal, Hody Jones hired a human pirate. Let it burn all the signatures of the residents of the Fishman Island when everyone is unprepared. And Hody Jones himself, he hid in the dark with a sniper rifle in hand. When Princess Otohime tried to put out the fire. When he ran to the high platform of the square desperately. Hody Jones, who had been waiting for a long time, pulled the trigger without hesitation. A direct shot pierced Princess Otome's heart. And after doing these, he planted everything on the human pirate he hired. And without giving him any chance to speak up, he directly executed the other party on the spot. That's all. Because of Princess Othime's death, the Murlocs who had finally let go of their prejudices and planned to live in peace with humans. started to have prejudice and hatred for human beings again. And this time prejudice and hatred. Even more intense than before. All the efforts Princess Otohime put in. That's all for nothing. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Hody Jones. You bastard, how dare you do such a thing? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Jinbei. Damn it. I didn't expect that the one who assassinated Princess Otohime was actually Hody Jones. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star. Bastard. You give back my mother's life. Close black lens bracket. Gall D. Roger. Well, it's ironic to say that Princess Otohime has been working hard for the ideal of peaceful coexistence between the Fishman Island and human beings, but in the end it was her beloved the Fishman who died in the end. In the hands of Men Island residents. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. It's only the last bit. The residents of the Fishman Island will have the opportunity to come to land and live in the sun. What a pity. Emporio Ivankov. But to be honest, even if the agreement was signed at that time, as long as the racial prejudice and racial grievances between the Murlocs and humans are not completely eliminated, this problem still has to be solved to a complete solution. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Well, it is not such an easy task to completely resolve the conflict between the two races, but if Princess Otohime's efforts at that time were really successful, the Fishman Island and human beings, the conflict between them will at least be lessened than it is now. What a pity. All of this was messed up by that guy named Hody Jones. 080. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Speaking of which, Shirahoshi, how did you know that the real murderer of Otohime was Hody Jones? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. My lord father, all of this was told by Mekaro, who witnessed what happened that year. Close black lens bracket. Shark Star. Mekaro, the shark next to Shirahoshi's little sister. Open black lens bracket Imperial Star. Sister Shirahoshi, since you already knew who the murderer of the Queen Mother was, why didn't you tell us, so that we can avenge the Queen Mother? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Because. Didn't my mother tell us not to hate anyone before she died? I don't want to go against my mother's wish and let this hatred continue, so I just didn't say it. Fan Do Xing. So that's how it is. When the Queen Mother was dying, she did say such things to us. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Otohime. Shirahoshi, you are a good boy, I have worked hard for you these years. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Mother Empress. Open black lens bracket Jinbei. Princess Shirahoshi is really an amazing princess. Close black lens bracket. Inside the projection screen, the video continues. The scene returns to when Princess Otaki was shot. After knowing that his life will soon pass, Princess Otohime called all 4 of her children to her side. Tell them not to hate anyone with what little energy is left. At the same time, he told Sha Xing, Huang Xing, and Tumbling Do Xing to protect their sister Shirahoshi with their lives. Just at this time, young Shirahoshi was terrified again when he saw his mother collapse. Crying uncontrollably, Princess Otohime just asked Sha Xing and others to appease Shirahoshi's emotions. Can't let her call Sea Kings again like last time. Sha Xing and the others also obeyed Princess Yiji very much. Although at this moment they were crying because of their mother's death. But he still held on and raised a funny smile. While crying, he tried to comfort Shirahoshi. With their efforts, Shirahoshi finally regained his composure gradually. No more crying out loud. Finally, those terrifying huge Sea Kings were not called again. The screen freezes. The translucent barrage keeps drifting past. Princess Otohime is really great, she has been working hard for the residents of the Fishman Island to live under the sun until her death. It's just a pity that Princess Otohime's efforts for so long have come to nothing. It's all the fault of Arlong and Hody Jones, those 2 rotten fellows. If Arlong hadn't lied about the cause of Fisher Tiger's death, Princess Otohime's first operation to organize the residents of the Fishman Island to sign would have been a success. And that guy Hody Jones is even more hateful, not only made the efforts of Princess Otohime fail again, but even directly took the life of Princess Otohime. What's even more ironic is that Hody Jones seems to be Arlong's little fanboy. These 2 guys really like each other. Hehe, these 2 guys are the scum of the Fishman Island. B. Open black lens bracket Hody Jones. Close black lens bracket. Video continues. When Princess Otohime was assassinated, Vander Dyken X, who adores Princess Shirahoshi, taking advantage of the chaos, he touched the opponent's body with his own hand. And since then, he's been using his target fruit ability to throw items at Princess Shirahoshi all the time. At first it was just letters of confession. I hope Princess Shirahoshi can be with me. But after getting no response, Vander Dyken X gradually began to intensify. Turned to throw a variety of weapons. He wants to use this intimidating way to force Princess Shirahoshi to marry herself. Faced with such a situation, without any choice, Neptune had to transfer Shirahoshi to live in the hard-shell tower. Didn't dare to let Shirahoshi go out at all. At the same time, many soldiers were arranged to guard outside the hard-shell tower. Even food delivery has to be delivered quickly at a fixed time every day. Do not stay longer than 5 minutes. That's all. Shirahoshi has been in the Dark Shell Tower for 10 full years. The only one with her. Only her pet shark, Makaro. The screen freezes. The barrage army passed by. Damn it, Vanderdaken X is as much a Murloc as Arlong and Hody Jones. He's not just a scum, he's an out-and-out idiot. This way of pursuing girls is quite explosive in the entire flirting world. Can you learn more from Luffy? As long as you can learn one part of Luffy, picking up girls is not easy. Why do you need to rely on such intimidation? Tell a horrible thing, this guy hasn't washed his right hand for 10 years in order to throw weapons at Shirahoshi every day. Woe ni ma, isn't this hand already rotten? What AF asterisk king pervert? I haven't washed my right hand for 10 years, what AF asterisk king ruthless person? No, it's a wolf. Open black lens bracket Nami. Don't wash your hands for 10 years. There are such pervert guys in this world. How disgusting. Close black lens bracket. Neferudali D. Vivi. Using threats to force Princess Shirahoshi to marry him, this guy named Vanderdaken is really worthless. Nico Robin. Poor Princess Shirahoshi, she spent a full 10 years in the dark hard shell tower, it really makes people feel distressed. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock, HMPH. If I let my body meet this nasty guy named Vanderdaken, I will definitely turn him into a stone and kick him to pieces. Shiki. Tisk tisk tisk, Straw Hat Boys seem to be starting to BJED Princess Shirahoshi in solidarity. Open black lens bracket John. The relationship in the harem is so harmonious, let me see who is envious again. Oh, so it's me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Watching these videos makes me want to worship the Straw Hat Boy as my teacher, and learn from him the harem king's seductive skills. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Skills for flirting with girls. It's simple. First, you only need to have a grandfather named Garp, a father named Dragon, a guide named Shanks, and a 1. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Stop, stop, stop. It's okay if I don't learn anymore. I can't afford to mess with you, so let me go. Close black lens bracket. The video continues. Camera cut. Time soon came to see circle calendar 1522. That is, 2 years later in real time. The screen was pitch black. Luffy could be vaguely seen running towards a table covered with piles of food. This should be the granary, right? It doesn't matter how much it is, let me eat a little before talking. I'm so hungry. Luffy was talking to himself. On the one hand, he couldn't wait to run forward. But just ran out a few steps. Luffy just tripped and fell to the ground. He just felt that the ground under his feet suddenly became soft for some reason. Stepping on it can't exert force at all. It was precisely because of this that he was tripped just now. Luffy leaned forward with some doubts. Mouth whispered. What's this? Coral. The Fishman Island does have a lot of magical corals. Talking. Luffy seemed to suddenly think of something. Jumped up directly on the spot. It's like playing on a trampoline. This made him feel very interesting. At the same time, he shouted excitedly. Ha 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 ha, this coral is like pudding. So fun. While Luffy is enjoying the joy of playing on the trampoline. A sweet voice with a crying voice suddenly sounded in the dark room. Who is it? Who's there, please? With this exclamation sounded, the lights in the room were finally turned on. The originally dark room instantly became brighter. Shirahoshi's figure also appeared in front of Luffy. Luffy's previous behavior had scared her a lot. She got up hastily. Throwing Luffy onto the bed. Shirahoshi has tears in his eyes at the moment. Looking at Luffy in shock. He said timidly, "Who are you? What are you doing on someone else's body?" The screen freezes. The dense barrage floated by in an instant. Damn it, the famous scene where Luffy and Shirahoshi meet for the first time is here. Luffy, do you know what you were doing just now? Luffy, you know, isn't it just playing on the trampoline? Simple. Ha 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 ha, there's nothing wrong with you saying that, go to. The Empress is on her way with a knife. Dog head. Princess Shirahoshi's last sentence is really easy to make people think wrong, go to. However, considering the size difference between the two, Luffy is like a figure in front of Princess Shirahoshi. Ha 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 ha, don't say it, it's really like this. And it's still a 1/24th figure. What's wrong with the size difference? Don't forget that Luffy can be in third gear, it's not a problem. Go to. Yeah, damn it, people with rubber fruit abilities are just fine. Why don't you say that he is the king of the harem? From the very beginning, the ability of rubber fruit destined Luffy to embark on the road of crazy harem development. Go to. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Otohime. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Star. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Damn it. Straw Hat Kid. What was he doing just now? Damn it. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. He even got started just now. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Are you a human? Straw Hat Boy, are you even a human? close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku, damn it. How many men's dreams are this, and it was so easily fulfilled by the Straw Hat Boy, close black lens bracket. Vander Daken Ix. Ah. Princess Shirahoshi. My Princess Shirahoshi. Straw Hat Boy, you bastard, you dare to do such a thing to my Princess Shirahoshi, I want to kill you. Junior. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Huh. Who did you just say you were going to kill? I'll give you a chance to reorganize the language, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vander Daken Ix. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Hee hee, are you so frightened that you dare not speak out? You pervert who haven't washed your hands for 10 years, I haven't settled with you for harassing my husband, grandson and daughter-in-law, you. How dare you threaten to kill the old man's grandson now? You are quite courageous. Believe it or not, Lousy will immediately go to the Fishman Island to blow you up, you bastard. Vander Daken Ix. Ooh. Misunderstanding. Vice Admiral Garp, this is all a misunderstanding, please listen to my explanation. I will never dare to harass Princess Shirahoshi again, you. As long as the adults don't remember the faults of the villains, please let me go. Vander Daken was about to pee out of fear at this moment. What a joke. That's Naval Headquarters legend, Vice Admiral Garp, the Marine hero who chased Roger the One Piece all over the world. It is no exaggeration to say that the opponent is the strongest combat force in Naval Headquarters. TOLJ. The other party actually said that he was going to kill the Fishman Island to praise himself. If it weren't for the fact that the world is still at a standstill, Vander Daken would probably be so scared that he would pee on the spot. Garp is not some demon fruit power. The combat power in seawater is still not too restricted. M2, obviously is a murloc, but he was cursed by the sea for eating devil fruit. There is no way to touch the seawater at all. If Garp really kills him, I will definitely die, can't even run away. Thinking of this, Vander Daken felt a regret in his heart. Who the hell would have thought that Princess Shirahoshi would become one of Straw Hat's harem one day in the future? Unexpectedly, she became the granddaughter-in-law of Marine hero Garp. If he had known that the other party would have such a terrifying backer in the future, Vander Daken dare not say anything to harass and intimidate Princess Shirahoshi like he did before. Think of these. He even wanted to chop off his right hand that hadn't been washed for 10 years. Chapter 79 Luffy, the meatball fruit capable user. Sweet fruit ability Shirahoshi. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. Inside the Tiandao projection screen. The video continues to play. With the lights in the room turned on, Luffy finally saw the figure in front of him clearly. He looked up at Shirahoshi and exclaimed, "Whoa, what a big mermaid ah." See gooey. Shirahoshi pretended to be fierce and asked Luffy, "You came to take my life too, right? I'm not afraid. Because I am Neptune's daughter." However, talking and talking, Shirahoshi burst into tears the next moment. Woo. Come here, father. Brother Wong. This operation directly confused Luffy. Somewhat bewilderedly, he yelled at Shirahoshi, "Hey, I obviously didn't do anything. The barrage passed by. Ha 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 ha. Princess Shirahoshi made me laugh so hard. Obviously I was very worried, but I still tried to pretend to be bold, but I failed in less than 3 seconds. Princess Shirahoshi who was crying so much is too cute. I think she can cry all day with one punch. Go to." Hiss. Brother upstairs, your speech is a bit dangerous, don't you die. Luffy. You still want to hit my wife. I advise you to reorganize your language, otherwise Vander Daken and Hody Jones will be your fate. Luffy. This big scumbag is so embarrassed to say that he didn't do anything, he obviously just played on the trampoline. Go to. Just finished playing and don't admit it. What a big scumbag. Dog head. Men are really big pigs, and there is no truth in their mouths. The dog's head saves his life. Single quote. The video continues. Watching Shirahoshi crying, Luffy hurriedly waved his hands and persuaded, Hey, what's the matter? I'm just a pirate who wants some food. Don't cry, don't cry. After persuading for a while, Luffy found that it had no effect at all. Even Shirahoshi cried harder and harder. This made him feel very helpless. You can only cover your ears with your hands. It's so noisy. I really can't stand you. However, at this moment, Luffy's observation Haki is acutely aware of something approaching rapidly. He turned away. Then I saw a huge axe. It was spinning and flying in from the gap in the door he opened before. And hit straight at the crying Shirahoshi. See this situation. Luffy was jumping high. The figure came to midair. Standing in front of Shirahoshi. Bring your hands and feet together. Clamp the huge flying axe firmly. Then with a sudden force, throw it aside. This avoided the tragedy of Shirahoshi being cut by the huge axe. And Luffy's actions like this. It also made Shirahoshi stop crying in an instant. Blinking her beautiful sea blue eyes, he looked at the strange human man in front of him in disbelief. And it was at this time. There was a loud noise from outside the door of the shell tower. It was the guards who guarded the shell tower and protected Princess Shirahoshi. He rushed over immediately after hearing the crying and abnormal noise coming from the hard shell tower. They push open the door. He rushed in panicked with a weapon in his hand. Shirahoshi immediately held Luffy tightly with one hand. Then hid behind his back, facing the nervous and concerned inquiries of the guards. Shirahoshi made up an excuse to prevaricate. Immediately afterwards, the guards reported to her some major events that were happening on the Fishman Island at the moment. Among them is the news about the arrival of the pirate Straw Hat crew. After a report, it seemed like 5 minutes was up. The guards hastily exited the shell tower and shut the door tightly again. Shirahoshi then released Luffy. She thanked Luffy for saving her just now and began to tell Luffy about his experience in the past 10 years. Luffy is listening, while jumping to Shirahoshi's table to eat up. Shirahoshi looked at Luffy, who kept stuffing food into his mouth. Seeing the other person's cheeks swollen by food, couldn't help stretching out a finger to poke. And her poke. It directly caused Luffy to squirt out all the food he had just stuffed into his mouth. Luffy turned his head excitedly and yelled at Shirahoshi. Hey, don't touch your hands. Shirahoshi was scared to cry again by Luffy's voice. Woo, please don't scold me so loudly. Lord Luffy is really scary. Woo. Shirahoshi couldn't stop crying. Luffy continued to eat without stopping. He mumbled with his mouth full. Obviously she is so big, but she loves to cry so much. I hate you. Ha 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 ha. Finished. Luffy just continued to concentrate on cooking. Shirahoshi cried even harder when he heard this. Woo. Damn, hate me. No one has ever said such an outrageous thing to me. You are too much. Woo. A dense barrage of bullets flew across. Ha 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 ha. Luffy is really a straight man of steel. How can he say he hates her in front of a girl? The point is that Luffy just turned around and continued to cook as if nothing had happened. It's too much. Ha 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 ha. Princess Shirahoshi's reaction is too cute. I can't stop crying. She still uses honorifics to Luffy even when she's angry. Shirahoshi. Ever since I was a child, you are the first person to do this to me. Go to. Damn it. Why does it always feel a bit wrong to say this from upstairs? Huh, why did I automatically turn yellow? Dog head. Shirahoshi. Man, since I was a child, you are the first one to attack me. Very good, you are very special. Congratulations for successfully attracting my attention. Shingzui smiles. F*K. What kind of crooked-mouthed dragon king is this upstairs? Ha 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 ha. Don't tell me, the crooked-mouthed dragon king seems to fit inexplicably here. Go to. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Luffy. How could you be so rude to the beautiful Princess Shirahoshi? Be gentle. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Brook. Unlike Sanji-san, Luffy-san is not a gentleman at all. Yohohoho. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorano Azoro. But Luffy doesn't have the nympho attributes associated with some perverted cook. Isn't that a good thing? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. What? Chloral ahead. If you have the ability, try to say it again. Believe it or not, I will kick you to death. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rorano Azoro. Hee, isn't it true that you're a nympho? If you're not happy about it, then I'll have to cut you off. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nami. These two guys are really hopeless. Close black lens bracket. Neferudali D. Vivi. But Luffy is indeed a bit fierce to Princess Shirahoshi. Princess Shirahoshi is very timid. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Nico Robin. Ah, it's a little bit, but this style is Luffy. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star. Straw Hat Boy, you dare to make you cry. Little sister Shirahoshi, we brothers will never spare you. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Wong. Brother Wong, this matter cannot be blamed on Lord Luffy, it is me in the video. I shouldn't have poked Lord Luffy on the cheek when he was eating. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. F*K. If I can have such a beautiful wife, don't say she poked me on the cheek, I can just poke me wherever she wants. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. F*K. John, you are so wrong. Close black lens bracket. In the projection screen, the video continues. While Shirahoshi couldn't stop crying. Luffy had already eaten all the food on the table at a rapid pace. He patted his stomach with satisfaction. Oh, I'm full. Thank you for the treat. Shirahoshi wrapped himself in the blanket and wept. In that case, please go back, Lord Luffy. Luffy didn't respond to her words. Instead, the subject suddenly changed. But staying in this room for 10 years should be boring, right? If you stay like this any longer, you're going to get sick. Is there anywhere you want to go? Hear Luffy's last words. Shirahoshi, who was still crying, suddenly stopped crying. She stuck her head out from under the quilt, turning to look at Luffy. Replied, of course there are, and there are many. But before she finished speaking, Luffy Ma interrupted. As expected. Then let's go out. Go for a walk. If anything else flies over, I will help you fly them all. As soon as the words came out, Shirahoshi looked at the boy in front of him who was slowly putting on the straw hat. Suddenly I was a little stunned. She spoke weakly in a surprised voice. Why? How can you do that kind of thing? The screen freezes. The dense barrage drifted past again. Hiss. It's not right. Princess Shirahoshi's last line is not right. Before, why did Princess Shirahoshi's lines always make people think wrongly? Ha 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 ha. It's probably because Princess Shirahoshi is just a young girl who hasn't experienced much in the world, so she doesn't know these things, and she doesn't have any taboos or concerns about speaking. I have to say, although Luffy is a steely straight guy, he is also a warm guy at the same time. He could tell right away that Princess Shirahoshi really wanted to go out for a walk, so he pulled her on without saying a word. That sentence, if anything flies over again, I will help you fly all of them, the sense of security is overwhelming. There is also that sentence, do you have any place you want to go? Don't you think this sentence is a bit familiar? Go to. Ha 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 ha. Isn't this the line of Luffy's uncle Bartholomew Kuma? Shang. My great nephew, are you even going to steal your uncle's lines now? ... Ask for flowers oh. When Luffy said this just now, I almost thought he was going to shoot Shirahoshi out the next second. Ha ha ha. Ha. The co-author turns out that Luffy is also a meatball fruit capable person. Go to. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Huh. Wait. Straw Hat Boy, you can't take Shirahoshi out of the hard shell tower. It's dangerous. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shark Star. If that guy Vander Daken seizes the opportunity, little sister Shirahoshi will be finished. Close black lens bracket. Vander Daken X. Huh. Is my chance here? Hey, Princess Shirahoshi, I. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Huh. What are you? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vander Daken X. I'm going to wash my hands. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Garp, look at you scaring people. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. HMPH. How dare you attack the old man, grandson and daughter-in-law? I have been kind to him by not punching him directly to hang a plaque. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vander Daken X. Yes. Thank you Vice Admiral Garp for not killing me. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Hey. The future me, do you really have a chance to leave the hardshell tower and go see the outside world? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Don't worry, coward, since the future me said I would protect you, I will definitely protect you. Go out and play with confidence. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shirahoshi. Timid star. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. That's right, I saw you in the video are so timid and love to cry, and your name is so awkward, I just call you a coward. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. Ah, Luffy. He actually said that he wanted to protect other women, and he even gave them pet names. I don't know why, but my concubine's chest suddenly healed. Pain. Open black lens bracket Grandma Nu. Snake Princess, you are jealous. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. Jealous. Impossible. I hate the smell of vinegar. How could I be jealous? Close black lens bracket. Grandma Nu. Alas, who would have thought that the majestic Amazon Lily's pirate empress is actually just like the mermaid princess of the Fishman Island? She is actually a little girl with little experience in the world. Closing square bracket. The video continues. Luffy does what he says. When even took Shirahoshi out of the crust tower. Due to Shirahoshi's large size, it is too noticeable. So Luffy thought of a way. Let Shirahoshi hide in the belly of Mekaro the shark. Then start heading towards the sea forest where Shirahoshi wants to go. En route. Because Shirahoshi's size is too big. It made Mekaro, who was hiding it in his stomach, very uncomfortable. When passing the coral hill, Mekaro finally reached the limit of his patience. Accidentally spit out Shirahoshi. It just so happens that Sanji Chopper is at Coral Hill at the moment. Because of the disappearance of the mermaid girl, she was surrounded by the residents of the Fishman Island for questioning. Shirahoshi, who was spat out by Mekaro, just landed in the crowd impartially. It made the surrounding Murlocs and mermaids all startled. And insisted that Straw Hat crew kidnapped Princess Shirahoshi. When Shirahoshi fell into the crowd, Sanji happened to have his back turned to each other. So I didn't see Shirahoshi's appearance immediately. And from the mouths of the people around. When he learned that behind him was the legendary mermaid princess. Sanji's movements froze instantly. He looked at Chopper in front of him, and said in a deep voice. Hello, Chopper. What did they say about the mermaid princess, did they say? Chopper waved his hands in fright and said. No, Sanji. Absolutely no turning back. As if Sanji didn't hear it, he said to himself. Don't tell me. As long as I turn around now, the mermaid princess is standing behind me. Chopper was so anxious that he cried, and tried his best to dissuade him. Yes, that's right, so don't look back. Just seeing a few ordinary mermaids, you almost gave sex. If you really meet the mermaid princess, how many lives you have are not enough to pay for it. Heard the words. Sanji took a deep drag on the cigarette in his mouth. With an extremely serious expression, he said in a deep voice. Chopper. For my dream, I'd rather die. Chopper was so frightened that all the emojis came out. He rants in disbelief. Isn't your dream all blue? Sanji didn't say anything more. Instead, he turned his head slowly and firmly. Chopper struggles to stop, but it was too late. Sanji saw Shirahoshi, who was behind him at the moment. Immediately afterwards, countless hearts flew out from his eyes, mouth and chest. Just a split second, Sanji was completely petrified in place. It is the kind of petrification in the real physical sense. Sanji just turned into a stone statue before Chopper's eyes. Open black lens bracket Tony Chopper. Huh. Sanji petrified. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. This mermaid princess has the same sweet fruit ability as my concubine. Zero close black lens bracket. Chapter 80. The girl sheds tears, the hero debuts. The mermaid princess loves it. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. Inside the projection screen, the picture freezes on Sanji's nympho expression like a pig brother who has been petrified. Immediately afterwards, a dense barrage of bullets drifted past. Ha 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 ha. I originally thought that Sanji would die by spraying nosebleeds, but who knew he would be petrified? By virtue of Sanji's own power, Princess Shirahoshi also has the same sweet fruit ability as the Empress, go to. But to be honest, it's more honorable to be petrified than to die with nosebleeds. Sanji. I'm dead, don't read it, go to. Chopper. I just remember that it was very windy that day, and Sanji walked very peacefully. Go to. Goodbye Sanji, I will miss you forever, have a good journey, go to. If a certain green algae sees this scene, why not laugh at Sanji for the rest of his life? Ha 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 ha. Comma. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. Hee hee, what a useless pervert, who turned me into a stone statue after just one glance at the mermaid princess. He is the one who threw away our straw hat pirates. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Usopp. What the barrage just said is correct. If Zoro finds out about this, Sanji will have to laugh at him for the rest of his life. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Huh, Sanji was actually petrified. Isn't this the same ability as Hancock? Does Cowardice also have this ability? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. Ah, Luffy, he just called my name again. Sure enough, he still has my second love in his heart. Open black lens bracket Grandma Nu. Snake Princess, you said you are doing something wrong, but you want to be a dog lick. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Alas. The dignified pirate empress is actually the Straw Hat Kid's licking dog. Who is going to be mad at this? Close black lens bracket. The video on the projection screen continues. After Sanji was petrified, Luffy and others were also tied up by the residents of the Fishmen Island for kidnapping Princess Shirahoshi. Because the surroundings are actually all ordinary residents of the Fishmen Island. Not a bad guy. So, 130, Luffy and the others didn't resist. Only in the face of these people's accusations. Although Shirahoshi has spoken for Luffy and the others, there is still a feeling of indisputability. And at this moment, in the distant sky, suddenly, a black shadow was approaching rapidly. Everyone looked intently. Then it was discovered that the shadow was Van der Decken. It is stepping on a huge coral and flying towards this side aggressively. Van der Decken fixed his eyes on Shirahoshi in the crowd and shouted. Bahoo! I finally found you, Princess Shirahoshi. He yelled, quickly approaching Shirahoshi. Princess Shirahoshi, marry me. Quickly answer me, your answer. It's yes, right. As long as you say yes, I will save you from death. Hear Van der Decken's threatening words. The surrounding residents of the Fishmen Island are not happy anymore. They shouted at Van der Decken angrily. The guy who has been hiding in the dark and dare not show himself, finally appeared on the island. Princess Shirahoshi, run away, leave this place to us. The guy who tried to take Princess Shirahoshi's life several times, dares to propose to Princess Shirahoshi with the audacity. Princess Shirahoshi, never promise to that bastard. In the shouts of the crowd, with tears in Shirahoshi's eyes. The tone was extremely resolute in reply. You're not my type. The bullet screen drifts by. Ha 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 ha. Princess Shirahoshi's answer is really unexpected. In this case, is it a question of whether you like Van der Decken? Princess Shirahoshi answered so seriously, obviously she really thought about it. Ha 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 ha. I can only say that she is Princess Shirahoshi, she is innocent and cute. You are not my type. This sentence is as lethal to a man as a nuclear weapon. Van der Decken probably doubted life when he heard this sentence. It's not just Van der Decken, I feel that the residents of the Fishmen Island around me are all suspicious of life, ha 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 ha. Video continues. Shirahoshi's voice fell. Van der Decken's complexion suddenly changed. He first had a terribly shocked and disappointed expression. Bah, his expression suddenly became extremely angry and cold. Van der Decken glared at Princess Shirahoshi below. He opened his mouth fiercely and said, you stinky woman. Smashed my 10-year dream of day and night. I'm not your favorite type. Then who do you want to marry? Since you don't love me, go to hell. Shirahoshi. Vanderdaken roared. At the same time, he drew two huge axes from behind. Continue to rush straight towards Shirahoshi's position. Residents of the surrounding the Fishman Island saw this. They shouted anxiously to Shirahoshi. Please run away, Princess Shirahoshi. Vanderdaken is crazy. If you don't run away, that guy will really kill you. But, in the shouts of the crowd. But suddenly there was a completely different voice. Don't run away, cowardly, just stay there. The one who uttered the words. It was Luffy who was still tied up with the rope. The residents of the Fishman Island on the side heard that. Immediately, he yelled at Luffy furiously. What nonsense are you talking about? Could it be that you are Vanderdaken's subordinate and want to send the princess to death? Luffy ignored the man who questioned him. Instead, continue shouting at Shirahoshi. I can't protect you if you run away. Heard the words. Shirahoshi nodded obediently immediately. Okay. Then I'll stay here. The barrage army crossed again. Ah, Princess Shirahoshi is so cute. Luffy told her not to run, but she actually stayed where she was obediently, even if Vanderdaken's attack was coming soon. Vanderdaken. You two look like this, it seems that I am very shameless. Dog head. Hee, what kind of rotten fish is Vanderdaken who deserves to compete with Luffy for Princess Shirahoshi? Vanderdaken just asked Princess Shirahoshi who she wants to marry. Is the answer unclear? It is the boy in the straw hat who is tied up now, go to. If you can't get it, you'll be completely ruined, Vanderdaken is definitely perverted. Quote. Luffy, come on, beat that pervert who hasn't washed his hands in 10 years. Open black lens bracket Vanderdaken X, close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. Vanderdaken's attack soon came to Shirahoshi's face. Two sharp axes slashed towards it quickly. But even so, Shirahoshi still obediently obeyed Luffy's orders. Stay where you are. Luffy, who was tied up not far away, also got up at this time. He glanced around at the Fishman Island residents who were accusing him. Whispered, sorry, although you have no grievances or enmities with me. But you guys are in the way now. The voice fell. A powerful conqueror's haki burst out from his body in an instant. The residents of the Fishman Island who originally wanted to stop Luffy foamed at the mouth and fell down. Immediately afterwards, Luffy slammed his legs against the ground. The whole person quickly flew towards Vanderdaken. Vanderdaken was startled. He looked at Luffy flying towards him. Asked loudly, this is the end of love between me and Shirahoshi, why are you making trouble? Are you the one who brought Shirahoshi out of the shell tower? Luffy did not answer Vanderdaken's question. Instead, he also asked angrily. You're the bastard who keeps throwing things at Timid Star, aren't you? Vanderdaken responded angrily. Dog men and women, come and die. I will chop you into 4 pieces with one knife. However, his voice has not yet fully fallen. He was beaten by Luffy with a rubber jet mallet, and fell to the ground. Open black lens bracket Shiki, F*K. I thought this guy named Vanderdaken could be so awesome. The one who said it before was arrogant, but he was instantly killed by the straw hat boy, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John, ha 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 ha. And the straw hat kid is still tied up, he didn't even show his hands and feet, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. Maybe this is the so-called the harder you speak, the more painful you get beaten, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Even Vanderdaken is as aggressive as he is, and he has the guts to rob the owner of a car shop like Straw Hat Boy. This is really thick-skinned. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rocks D. Zebek. Compared with the Straw Hat Kid, Vanderdaken is more powerful than the 5 scumbags. His background is bigger than his background, but his background is bigger than his charm. He is completely pervert ugly. Where did he come from? This courage. Open black lens bracket Vanderdaken X, close black lens bracket. The video on the projection screen continues. After knocking down Vanderdaken, Luffy urged Mekaro and Shirahoshi to leave here quickly. Also brought Chopper, Sanji and the injured Hachi. Vanderdaken got up from the ground and ordered Watatsumi to attack Shirahoshi. But it was still easily defeated by Luffy. Immediately afterwards, Mekaro led a group of people to continue to the sea forest. During the period, Vanderdaken used the ability of the target fruit. Dozens more weapons were hurled at Shirahoshi. But every time it was easily blocked by Luffy. Soon, Luffy, Shirahoshi and others arrived in the sea forest. Here they also meet an old acquaintance, Jinbei. Both Luffy and Shirahoshi greeted Jinbei warmly. Luffy raised his arms and shouted. Jinbei, it's really you. I heard you're not on the Fishman Island, I thought I'd never see you again. Jinbei smiled. So you didn't come here because you got my message. Shirahoshi on the side also greeted Jinbei. Mr. Jinbei. Hearing this, Jinbei turned his head away. Looking at Shirahoshi in front of him, he smiled and said. It's Princess Shirahoshi, so you're here too. It's been a long time since I saw you. Talking and talking, Jinbei seemed to suddenly realize something was wrong. He was still calm. The next moment, he was so startled that his eyeballs almost flew out. Princess Shirahoshi, why are you here? The picture freezes on Jinbei's surprised expression. Subsequently, the dense barrage army passed by again. Ha 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 ha. Jinbei's reflex arc is a bit long. Jinbei began to doubt life. Look at Jinbei's Yan Yi's expression, it's exactly the same as Straw Hat Crew. It turns out that Bendo is such a calm and steady boss of Jinbei, he was misled by Luffy so quickly. From now on, the boss of Jinbei is afraid that he will also be gone forever on the road of Yan Yi. I've confirmed that Yan Yi is the one who wants to board the boat. Just for Jinbei's Yan Yi, the new member of the Straw Hat Pirates must be him. The helmsman and lifeguard of the Straw Hat Pirates is in place. Dog head. You guys, it's too much. What is Yan Yi? This is clearly the ID photo of the members of the Straw Hat Pirates. Go to. Ha 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 ha. What a god, the Straw Hat Pirates ID photo. Nothing wrong. Comma. Open black lens bracket Jinbei. The future of this old man. How did he become like that? Close black lens bracket. Marco. Ha 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 ha. Jinbei, the mature and stable you we met in the video, you are like two different people. Open black lens bracket Portgas D Ace. Ha 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 ha. Jinbei, it seems that you do have the potential to become Luffy's partner in the future. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Oh, really? Is Jinbei going to be my partner in the future? That would be awesome. Close black lens bracket. In the projection screen, the video continues. In hindsight, Princess Shirahoshi was brought out by Luffy. Jinbei asked Luffy nervously, so, why did you bring out Princess Shirahoshi? Brother Luffy. Luffy conveniently stopped another weapon flying from a distance. Then he said confidently, it's okay, I'm here. Shirahoshi on the side smiled sweetly at Luffy and said, yes, with that appearance, it is obvious that he already has great trust in Luffy. Only Jinbei was left alone beside him, sweating coldly. It's really optimistic. The bullet screen drifts by. Ha 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 ha. Boss Jinbei seems a bit redundant at this moment. I have to say, I feel very safe with Luffy, what an unreliable man. Princess Shirahoshi trusts Luffy completely now, look how sweet she was smiling when she answered that yes. Congratulations to Luffy for successfully attacking the mermaid Princess Shirahoshi, the members of the harem are +1 again. Video continues. After some conversation, Shirahoshi came to Princess Otohime's tomb. Facing his mother's tombstone, he told a lot of thoughts. Immediately afterwards, the camera turns. The scene came to Geelong Code Square in the Fishman Island. Now, Shirahoshi, Jinbei and others were chained to the center of the square at 2.1. At the front of the square, King Neptune and the three princes were also tightly bound by iron chains. And they were all seriously injured. And beside them, it was a ferocious gray-haired Murloc. It is the captain of the new Murloc pirates, Hody Jones. The square is surrounded by a full 100,000 men of Hody Jones. They have launched a mutiny, intending to kill King Chompton and replace the Fishman Island as the ruler. Before Neptune's execution, Hody Jones also revealed the truth about the murder of Princess Otohime in front of everyone. Everyone was shocked by this. But Shirahoshi said that he already knew all this. But in order to keep her promise with her mother. Don't hate anyone. Therefore, this secret has never been made public. Hody Jones, who learned of this, was also very surprised by this. But then he laughed at Shirahoshi in a very arrogant way. At the same time, he also injured the three princes Sha Xing, Huang Xing and Duan Do Xing in front of each other. Hody Jones came before King Neptune. Prepare to chop off Neptune's head in front of everyone. And at this critical moment, the tearful Shirahoshi suddenly looked up to the sky and shouted. Lord Luffy, please save my father and king. The shouts fell. Next moment, a figure exuding steam. Suddenly, it rushed out of the stomach of the shark Mekaro. Incredibly fast. In the blink of an eye, he had come to Hody Jones. Luffy kicked the opponent hard. In an instant, the captain of the new Murloc pirates was kicked hundreds of meters away. It smashed heavily into the mountain wall next to the square. Here comes the hero. Chapter 81 Princess Harvester. Luffy Harem number 6, Rebecca. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. The screen freezes. The dense barrage flashed again. F*K. Handsome. There was a loud bang in the sky, and Luffy appeared on the stage with double hair again. Sure enough, Luffy always waits until the most critical moment to come to the rescue. Go to. Luffy's kick was directly kicked by Hody Jones to the point of doubting his life. Hody Jones, he's just a druggie, he's worse than Arlong if he wasn't on drugs. Hody Jones is not even as good as Arlong. Although Arlong is extremely vicious and cruel to humans, he has never done anything to the same kind from the Fishman Island. Quote. A piece of trash who can only rely on drugs wants to be the king of the Fishman Island. I think he is just trying to suck. Luffy. How dare you make my wife cry and want to kill my father-in-law? I think you don't want to live. Dog head. Shirahoshi. Luffy-sama is so handsome, I love it so much, love face. 7. Open black lens bracket Shark Star. Well done Straw Hat Boy, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Imperial Star. Straw Hat Boy, thanks to you showing up in time, I saved my father from that bastard Hody Jones, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket flip star, Straw Hat Boy. No, we should call you brother-in-law now, ha 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 ha, thank you, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Then, should I call the Straw Hat Boy my son-in-law, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp, ha 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 ha. Call, just call, King Neptune, it seems that our two families will be in-laws in the future. Open black lens bracket Neptune. Vice Admiral Garp is coming. It is really an honor for us at the Fishman Island. Our dim sum at the Fishman Island is a must, so you must try it when you come, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp, ha 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 ha. Definitely, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. The Fishman Island Dragon Palace Kingdom will also become the in-laws of our old monkey family. Ha 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 ha. Good. King Neptune, don't worry, our revolutionary army will definitely fight for the fish. The residents of Men Island and human beings are working hard for the peaceful coexistence of humans, and Princess Otohime's dream will come true one day, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Otohime. If that's the case, that would be great, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Good guy, every time the Straw Hat Boys take in a harem, their old monkey family will gain the support of another faction. If it continues like this for 19 episodes, this whole sea will probably change its surname to Monkey D, close black lens bracket. John. I seem to suddenly understand a sentence that the Heavenly Tao inventory system said before, sailing is not about fighting and killing, but about understanding the world. Close black lens bracket. Silver Axe. Others have worked hard for a long time to conquer a new territory and a new force, but the Straw Hat Boy will gain the support of one force after another as long as he has nothing to do with talking with beautiful girls. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Damn it. How do you feel that Straw Hat Boy's way of piracy is completely different from ours? It's like two completely different games. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rocks D. Zebek. F*K. If I knew there was such a way to conquer other forces, Lousy wouldn't have to fight so hard all day long, and he could just follow the example of the Straw Hat Boy to flirt with girls. Close black lens bracket. Edward Newgate. Gu la la la, old captain, the Straw Hat Boy's flirting skills are not so easy to learn, I think fighting and killing are more suitable for you. Open black lens bracket Kaido. No way, as long as I think of the way the old captain flirts with his girls, I feel sick and want to vomit. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, Kaido, it's okay if you don't say it, but I couldn't help but imagine it when you said it, and I almost spit out the cake just now. 1. Open black lens bracket Rocks D. Zebek, you bastards, what can you do? I'm a good hand at yin and yang, close black lens bracket. Inside the projection screen, the video continues. With the sudden appearance of Luffy, all members of Straw Hat crew also made their debut one after another. A battle of 10 people vs 100,000 people has begun. Even with such a huge disparity in the number of people. But Straw Hat crew still showed an invincible crushing momentum. As soon as Luffy came up, he was a conqueror's hockey and lost 50,000 miscellaneous soldiers in an instant. And the cadres of the new Murloc pirates were easily dealt with by Zoro and the others. However, when everyone launched such a big battle, Vanderdaken Ix, who was already completely crazy, threw the huge oath boat, Noah at Princess Shirahoshi. He intends to destroy Princess Shirahoshi and the Fishman Island together. Shirahoshi in order to protect the Fishman Island. Use your body as bait. Swimmed into the deep sea alone to lure Noah away. During the period, he was stabbed in the body by a surprise attack from behind by Vanderdaken. But she still didn't give up. He continued to be wounded and kept swimming toward the deep sea. And Hody Jones took the opportunity to come above Noah. Want to kill Vanderdaken? If so, Noah, who has lost the target fruit ability, will fall straight to the Fishman Island. Completely destroy the entire Fishman Island. To stop all this, Luffy went to the deep sea to fight Hody Jones. After a fierce battle, Hody Jones was completely defeated. But Vanderdaken also passed out due to a hit to the head in the process. The ability of the target fruit finally failed. Noah began to fall towards the Fishman Island below with an unstoppable momentum. Critical moment. Shirahoshi's strong prayer summoned the giant sea kings that inhabit the deep sea. They respond to Shirahoshi's call. The oath boat, Noah, who was about to destroy the Fishman Island, was pulled back into the deep sea. The crisis of the Fishman Island is finally resolved. After a celebration banquet, the Straw Hat Pirates are about to leave the Fishman Island. About to set sail, Shirahoshi promised Luffy, from now on, I will no longer be a crybaby. And agreed with Luffy et al. The next time we meet again, I will walk with them. The screen freezes. The barrage army passed by again. After the incident of the Fishman Island this time, Princess Shirahoshi has grown a lot. I believe Princess Shirahoshi will be the same as Princess Vivi and will become a great king in the future. And Shirahoshi, like Vivi, is a non-staff member of the Straw Hat Pirates. When they meet again next time, maybe Shirahoshi and Vivi will become official members of the Straw Hat Pirates. I'm really looking forward to that day. Which pirate group can have princesses from two great countries as crew members at the same time? The row of Luffy will be full. Hee. Don't worry, there are only 2 princesses, there are more behind Cat Head. As the name of my king Luffy's Princess Harvester a waste of fame. Go to. Grand line. Please pay attention to the kings of each country. Remember to protect the princesses of your country carefully, otherwise you may be abducted by Luffy one day. Go to. Open black lens bracket Vinsmoke Sanji, Princess Harvester. Luffy, you kid still has such a hidden title. You really deserve to die. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Brook. In this way, doesn't it mean that there are several kingdom princesses in Luffy-san's harem? It's so enviable that Jill turns purple, even though I'm just a skeleton, there is no Jill anymore, yo ho 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 ho. Open black lens bracket Usopp. Brook, what are you talking about? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp, Princess Harvester. Ha 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 ha. Good. It seems that there are many princesses in my granddaughter-in-law. Luffy, you can do it. Give our old monkey a face. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. If the princesses of those countries have become my daughter-in-law, wouldn't it be easy for our revolutionary army to liberate the country? Open black lens bracket Emporio Ivankov. Indeed. Dragon, you really gave birth to a good son. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Ha 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 ha. Although Luffy did not join our revolutionary army, he has provided great help to our revolutionary army. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Luffy, you are really good, you really have you. Let those of us who are older brothers sigh. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy. Huh, although I don't understand what you are talking about, I know you must be praising me, right? He. Open black lens bracket Porcelino. Well, since the Straw Hat Boy still has the title of Princess Harvester, I don't know which country's princesses will be next to him. Close black lens bracket. Kuzan. Alala, I feel that once the title of Straw Hat Boy, Princess Harvester, comes out, the kings of those countries in the New World have already started to worry. While everyone was talking about it, the picture on the projection screen has gradually dimmed again. This concludes the inventory of Shirahoshi. And then, a line of text reappeared on the pitch black screen. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Luffy Harem Part 6, Rebecca. Close black lens bracket. Emerging with this line of text. Still a corresponding photo. The girl in the photo is wearing a long pink whip. On his head is a golden helmet. Most of the face is covered. But even so, it can still be seen that the girl's appearance is very beautiful. The girl was wearing a golden armor that only covered 3 points. The fair skin and hot figure are unobstructed, holding a slender long sword. Behind it is a green cloak. It looks like a sword fighter. Open black lens bracket Cyrus. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Scarlet. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Violet. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Liku Dold 3. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Rebecca. Huh. The person in the photo is me. Close black lens bracket. Vinsmoke Sanji. Ah. Open black lens bracket Brook. Oh. Open black lens bracket Shiki. Hey. Although most of his face is covered by the helmet, it can still be seen that this is another peerless beauty. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. And this lady is really rich and generous. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. This helmet still has armor. Could it be that the girl in the photo is a sword fighter? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. But how can a gladiator only wear such a little armor? That armor can't provide any protection at all. Close black lens bracket. Rox D. Zebek. I think. She should wear this way to reduce wear. Wait, take the sensitive attack route. Open black lens bracket Gecko Moria. The harem of the Straw Hat Boy doesn't seem to be particularly famous. Everyone doesn't know her at all. She is the same as the Pirate Queen and the Mermaid Princess. It's still far behind. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Rebecca. How could it be her? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Huh. Doflamingo. What? Do you know her? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Fur. Of course I know her. She is a citizen of my country of Dressrosa. Kuzan. Someone from Dressrosa. It was indeed mentioned in the previous video that the Straw Hat Boy will go to Dressrosa to fight Doflamingo in the future, so it seems. I guess it was a girl who was flirting with me at that time. Open black lens bracket Porcelino. Well, the Straw Hat Boy is really flirting wherever he goes. Be merciful everywhere. Admiration. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Violet. Rebecca. Has she actually become a member of the Straw Hat harem? I just don't know. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Liku Dold 3. I don't know the final result of the battle between the Straw Hat Boy and Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. Cyrus. If it is the Straw Hat Boy, it seems that Rebecca can follow him. It's just that the Straw Hat Boy has saved so many members of the harem before. Country, do you know if you can save Dressrosa this time? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Scarlet. Rebecca, my daughter, it's great to be able to see what you look like when you grow up through the inventory video. Close black lens bracket. Soon. Inside the projection screen, 097 Rebecca's photo fades away. Immediately afterwards, the video officially starts playing. As usual, the beginning of the video also briefly introduces Rebecca's background. Rebecca is the princess of the Dressrosa Riku royal family. She is the granddaughter of the former king, Lykudold III. Her mother is Princess Scarlet. His father was Cyrus, the legendary hero of the Dressrosa arena. Has the myth of 3,000 undefeated games. Such a family background. Rebecca should have had a happy childhood. However, 10 years ago, that is, when Rebecca was only 4 years old, Doflamingo led the Don Quixote family to Dressrosa. Not long after, Doflamingo successfully overthrew King Riku's regime. Became the new king of Dressrosa. Dressrosa is in full control of the Don Quixote family. Rebecca's father, Cyrus, even broke his left leg in order to save King Riku, who was captured by Doflamingo at that time. But just as he was about to chop off Doflamingo's head, unfortunately, the cadre of the Don Quixote family, Sugar, touched his body. Granos is a paramesha childlike fruit-capable person. Objects it touches become toys. And the existence as a human will be completely erased from everyone's memory. That's all. Cyrus, who turned into a toy soldier, was forgotten by everyone. Not even his wife Scarlet and daughter Rebecca. After Dressrosa was taken over by Doflamingo, Scarlet and Rebecca, who were princesses of a subjugated country, came to live in a hut in a sunflower field in the outskirts. Mother and daughter depend on each other for life. The former royal family lived a life of poverty in a blink of an eye. Cyrus, who has become a toy soldier and has been forgotten, can only silently guard their mother and daughter in secret. But the tragedy didn't stop there. Someday, when Scarlet was out looking for food, just happened to be caught by Diamante, the cadre of the Don Quixote family. Diamante brutally kills Scarlet. When Cyrus arrived, Scarlet was on her last breath. On the ground beside her. There were also scattered food that I wanted to bring back to Rebecca. In the heavy rain, Scarlet confesses her last words to Cyrus. I hope that the other party can bring these foods to the flower field to give to his daughter. After finishing speaking, he died completely. She didn't know until she died. At this moment, the toy soldier holding him in front of him. It is my husband, and because it was turned into a toy. So even if he watched his wife die in his arms, Cyrus, who was so sad in his heart, couldn't shed a single tear. Only endless torrential rain. It kept slipping off his cold iron cheeks. Chapter 82 Brother Ming, am I the king of prison newspapers? Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. Inside the projection screen, the picture freezes on the scene where Cyrus, who looks like a toy soldier, is holding Scarlet's body. The heavy rain drowned them all. It made the figures of the two look a little blurry from a distance. Everyone felt a strong sense of desolation and sadness that was about to overflow from the screen. The dense barrage army drifted past again. Woo, this scene really tortured me to death. Single quote exclamation mark exclamation mark exclamation mark exclamation mark single quote. Watching his wife die in his arms but being helpless, even unable to recognize each other, Cyrus is really miserable. Scarlet is such a great mother, she would put herself in danger just to get food for Rebecca, and until the last moment before she died, she was still thinking about her daughter. How painful should Cyrus be at this moment? I guess he wants to tear Brother Ming into pieces, right? It's no wonder that after he regained his human identity, he slashed at Brother Ming so fiercely. After all, it was the anger he had accumulated for 10 years. Cyrus. Doflamingo, can you stop this decade-long anger? Doflamingo. Can't stop, but I have a clone, Dog Head. I'm afraid that Cyrus in this video suddenly shouted up to the sky and said resurrect, my Scarlet. Dog Head. Dash. PFF'd. Then let Cyrus change his name to Julu Sanshao, ha 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 ha. Looking at it this way, Doflamingo is really a bit hateful. Frame up King Riku, usurp the throne of Dressrosa, turn all the rebels into toys, conduct underground weapons and arms trading. Tisk tisk tisk, Brother Ming is really doing all kinds of bad things. It's okay, how bad Brother Ming is now, he will be so embarrassed when he reads the newspaper in prison later, ha 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 ha, Dog Head. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Torrible, what does this barrage mean? What does it mean that the young master is reading newspapers in prison, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sekka. Could it be that the young master will be arrested and thrown into prison, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Diamante. How is this possible? It is absolutely impossible for our young master to become a prisoner, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Cyrus. Diamante. I want you to pay for Scarlet, close black lens bracket. Scarlet. Cyrus. Is that the toy soldier who appeared beside me before I died? You are my husband. But why do I completely remember TJ? Closing parenthesis. Open black lens bracket Rebecca. Mr. Soldier, is actually my father. But why do I have no memory of this at all? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gall D. Roger. Is it possible to erase objects that have been turned into toys from everyone's memory, even those closest to them? The ability of this childlike fruit is really scary. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. You can't recognize each other even though you are right in front of your eyes. You can only watch the other person die, and you can't even shed a tear. What kind of pain is this? Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Doflamingo is really cruel and ruthless. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kaido. Cruel and ruthless. Whitebeard, everyone is a pirate, so there is no need to say such childish things. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Charlotte Linlin. Well, that's right. Since everyone is a pirate, there is no need to flaunt justice and evil here. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Shit. This old man doesn't care about justice and evil. This guy Doflamingo dares to persecute this old man's in-laws. Based on this alone, this old man will never let him go. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sengoku. Garp. Calm down. Doflamingo is one of the 7 warlords of the sea recognized by the world government. He has the legal right to plunder. Even if we are Marines, we have no qualifications or position to take action against him. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sakazuki. HMPH. If you want me to say, the system of 7 warlords of the sea should have been abolished long ago. Pirates are pirates. What is recognized and not recognized by the world government? Don't you think it's ridiculous? As long as it's a sea thieves, they should all be wiped out. Smile. Regarding the point that the 7 warlords of the sea system should be abolished, I agree with Sakazuki Admiral very much. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Aramaki. That's right. I also support Akainu Admiral's point of view. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Porosalino. I really didn't expect that Sakazuki would have so many supporters. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Kuzan. Allah, judging by this situation, maybe the world government will really abolish the 7 warlords of the sea system in the future. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Vegapunk. As long as my Seraph experiment is completely completed, replacing the combat power of the 7 warlords of the sea with scientific weapons will no longer be just empty talk. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Vegapunk, since you can create such a powerful scientific weapon, why do you still obey the world government? Come and fight with our revolutionary army. Our revolutionary army needs your strength. Close black lens bracket. Vegapunk. Let's do it with your revolutionary army. Actually, it's not impossible, as long as you can provide me with sufficient funds for the experiment. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Regarding this matter, let's discuss it later. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Emporio Ivankov. Ha 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 ha. Long, why do you have to talk so much? Who doesn't know that our revolutionary army is poor and funds are tight? How can it be possible to support a money-burning guy like Vegapunk? Close black lens bracket. Lindbergh. Exactly. The revolutionary army is so poor that I can't even pay for my experimental projects. Items. Anyone can completely empty out our revolutionary army. Open black lens bracket Bello Betty. Chief Dragon, your wave has made our revolutionary army lose face. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Mori. Ha 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 ha. Chief Dragon, you've made a fool of yourself this time. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Ahem, forget about it. Just pretend nothing happened. Close black lens bracket. On the projection screen, the video continues. After Scarlet's death, Cyrus brought the other party's body and the food to Rebecca. The young Rebecca looked at her mother who was not breathing at all, and burst into tears. She felt it was all her fault. If my mother asked herself if she was hungry. What I answered by myself was not hungry. Maybe mother wouldn't have left alone to get food for herself. Maybe mother won't die. Looking at Rebecca, who was in tears and fell into self-blame. Cyrus, who looked like a toy soldier, hurriedly comforted him. And since then, he also shouldered the responsibility of taking care of Rebecca. He has always been by his side as a toy soldier. One time Rebecca was captured by human traffickers. Cyrus attacked the trafficker in order to save his daughter. But inside Dressrosa, toys are prohibited from attacking humans. This also made him wanted by the whole country. In order for Rebecca to have the power to protect herself, Cyrus began to teach each other various fighting skills. And the attitude is very strict. Although Cyrus, as a father, couldn't bear it. But in order to keep Rebecca from being hurt again, he can only be so ruthless. Time flies. That is, a full 10 years have passed. See Circle Calendar 1522. Doflamingo held an all-time great rodeo in Dressrosa. And the rare Logia Mera Mera fruit was used as the final championship prize of this competitive competition. In order to get Mera Mera fruit, gain the power to fight Doflamingo, Rebecca ignored the obstruction of the toy soldiers. Naturally participated in this competitive game. While waiting in the background, she witnesses Luffy disguised as Lucy defeat the Spartan she hates. Therefore, I have some good feelings for the other party in my heart. Then, she happened to see Luffy standing in front of the statue of Cyrus again. It seems to have shown a strong curiosity and interest in this statue. So Rebecca took the initiative to talk to Luffy, express gratitude to the opponent for defeating Spartan before, and introduced the legend about Cyrus to Luffy. She then watched Luffy fight in the arena. Sigh at the opponent's strength. When Luffy was being chased by Cavendish and others, he pulled the other party and fled the scene. Then he spent all his little money to treat Luffy to dinner, and took it outside the cell of the prisoner gladiator. While Luffy was happily eating, several prisoner gladiators reached out from the cell and grabbed Luffy tightly. Urges Rebecca to kill Luffy quickly. Rebecca hesitated. Finally, he swung his sword at Luffy, but it was easily knocked to the ground by Luffy. And Luffy was on top of Rebecca. Continued to eat leisurely and leisurely. A look of indifference. The screen freezes. The barrage army passed by again. F*K. Poor posture. I really want to wear Luffy. Damn it. With such a beautiful girl under him, this guy Luffy is still working hard. Violence. Pure violence. F*K. Luffy, are you F*King up? If you don't get out of the way, let me do it. Single quote question mark. Dude upstairs, thinking about fart again. Rebecca should be thankful that she treated Luffy to a meal first, otherwise it might end badly. If Rebecca has to be grateful for this meal, then Brother Ming has to hate this meal. Go to. It's because of this meal that Brother Ming went from being one of the mighty 7 warlords of the sea to being a poor newspaper reader in prison. Go to. Ha 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 ha. The Dressrosa incident was actually a tragedy caused by a meal. Doflamingo. If God can give me a chance to do it all over again, I will try my best to prevent Luffy from eating this meal. Go to. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. Look at these barrages that keep passing by. Doflamingo was a little confused at the moment. These barrages have mentioned themselves more than once or twice. What's more, he gave himself the title of Prison Newspaper King. What the hell does this mean? Could it be that? Will I really be imprisoned in the future? Becoming a prisoner? How can this be? I am one of the majestic 7 warlords of the sea. King of Dressrosa, young master of the Don Quixote family. Also has the blood of the world's noble celestial dragons. And Kaido of the Beasts, one of the 4 emperors, is also his backer. Such an identity background. How could he become a prisoner? No matter how you think about it, this is an impossible thing. But those bullet screens in front of them all said so convincingly. This makes Doflamingo feel the future seems to be real. He didn't like this feeling very much, even if the previous video and barrage exposed some of his criminal activities behind the scenes. Doflamingo also felt that there was nothing serious about it. After all, so many of my own identities are there. Even the world government didn't dare to attack him easily. But those barrages that say they are Prison Newspaper King. It really annoyed Doflamingo a little. He felt as if he had been insulted. Judging by the meaning of these bullet screens. Could it be that the future self will be defeated by the Straw Hat Boy? What are you kidding? Isn't the Straw Hat guy just a stunned young man who can only rely on his background and flirt with girls? How can you defeat yourself as one of the 7 warlords of the sea? According to Doflamingo, this is simply an impossible thing. The barrage must be talking nonsense. I'd like to see what happens after the Dressrosa incident. With such a mentality and ideas, Doflamingo turned his attention back to the projection screen again. The video continues. After being defeated by Luffy, Rebecca said that she wanted to kill or cut anyone she wanted. But Luffy said that he would not hurt the person who invited him to dinner. This made Rebecca couldn't help being moved. Then he revealed his sincerity to Luffy. Informed the other party about the prisoner gladiator. If you can't beat Doflamingo, it won't be long before these prisoner gladiators die. And get the power of Mera fruit. It's all Rebecca can think of. The only possible way to defeat Doflamingo. In order to win this competitive game. Get the Mera fruit and defeat Doflamingo. Rebecca had no choice but to make such a move. Want to kill the strong Luffy off the court. Add a little chance to your plan. Hearing what Rebecca said, Luffy said to Rebecca while continuing to eat. Zhao, I'm sorry, but I won't give you the Mera fruit. But I can help you fly Doflamingo guy. Rebecca was very moved by Luffy's words. Soon, it was the turn of Rebecca's group to compete. However, Rebecca has just stepped onto the arena. It was spurned and insulted by countless audiences in the arena. And all this, just because she is the granddaughter of King Riku. Because of the coup d'état 10 years ago, King Riku is controlled by Doflamingo with string fruit ability. Killed many innocent people in front of countless Dressrosa citizens. Therefore, he is considered a cruel and ruthless tyrant. As a result, Rebecca was identified as possessing a sinful bloodline. Facing the insults of the citizens, Rebecca gritted her teeth and fought back tears. And with the double blessing of luck and strength, he successfully advanced to the final. But of course she didn't win the final. Mera fruit was eaten by Sabo, who replaced Luffy. Sabo also saved Rebecca. Take her out of the arena. Afterwards, Rebecca calls Luffy to ask about the toy soldiers. Luffy told the other party on the phone that the toy soldier was her father Cyrus. At this time, Granos has been fainted by Usopp. The toys all over the country have returned to their human identities. Therefore, Rebecca also successfully retrieved all her memories of her father. When I learned from Luffy that the toy soldier who has been guarding me is my father Cyrus, Rebecca finally confirmed the guess in her heart. Quote. It is as expected. This moment, toy soldiers and the figure of Cyrus. It completely overlapped in Rebecca's mind. Recall the scenes of getting along with toy soldiers in the past. Rebecca couldn't help crying again. Chapter 83 Robbing the Princess in Broad Daylight. Luffy, you are really punished. Kneeling for full order and customization. Advertise here. The screen freezes. The barrage army crossed again. After 10 years, Rebecca finally knows that the toy soldier who has been by her side is her father Cyrus. Cyrus. 10 years. A full 10 years. Do you know how I lived these 10 years? Go to. Cyrus and Rebecca finally met as father and daughter, but it's a pity that Scarlet never came back. She is such a good wife and mother. Cyrus. Resurrect, my love. Dog head. Rebecca. Resurrect, my mother. Dog head. F*K. Brother upstairs, you still dare to play this meme. Don't die. The buddy upstairs is so arrogant. Be careful of being entangled by blue-silver grass. Dog head. Having said that, it is thanks to Usopp God tier that the father and daughter Cyrus and Rebecca can recognize each other again. This wave of Usopp God tier has done a great job. Do you understand what is called? Usopp God tier is the most hanging. Dog head. The number one shooter in the world. Dog head. Cyrus. Great. It seems that in the future, I still have the chance to become a human again, and I also have the chance to meet Rebecca again as a father and daughter. This is really great. 1. Open black lens bracket Rebecca. Mr. Soldier, who has always been by my side, is the legendary hero Cyrus in the arena, my biological father, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Scarlet. Although I can't remember anything about Cyrus at all, it would be great if everything shown in this video is true, close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Riku Dold 3. In the future, can those who have been turned into toys in Dressrosa be able to return to their original state? I really look forward to that day. If Doflamingo and Don Quixote family can be completely defeated, then it's even better. Open black lens bracket Usopp. Are these barges complimenting me? It makes me feel embarrassed. Ha 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 ha. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Tony Chopper. Although I don't know what happened, but Usopp, you actually saved all the people who were turned into toys in Dressrosa. It's amazing. Open black lens bracket Roronoa Zoro. I didn't expect you to be so reliable, it's really rare. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Santang. Huh. What's the situation? I was stunned by the long nose of Straw Hat Crew. Close black lens bracket. Torebel. If this is true, then it would be a big deal. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sekka. Once all of Dressrosa's toys turn back into humans, the whole country will be in chaos. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Don Quixote Doflamingo. Close black lens bracket. This moment, while seeing the video content on the projection screen. And after those barges that keep floating 960 degrees from the screen. Doflamingo was startled and angry. In the future, Sasuke will be scared to faint by the members of Straw Hat Crew. To know, even if Granos is the most important cadre of the Don Quixote family. Absolutely not too much. These years, relying on the childlike fruit power of sugar. Doflamingo turned countless rebellious citizens and passing pirates into toys. And let them serve as the labor force of the weapon factory and the smile factory. It is precisely because of the existence of this group of toy labor forces. The underground industry of the Don Quixote family will flourish. As a result, Dressrosa has become a famous toy kingdom in New World. Attract more and more tourists. Among these tourists, many people will continue to be turned into toys. Under the long-term development, the army of toys has long been the most important productivity of the Don Quixote family. None of them, and the sugar that turns them into toys. Naturally, he became an indispensable cadre of the Don Quixote family. At the same time, it is also the key protection object of Don Quixote family. Once the sugar loses consciousness, those countless toys will become human again. Even if the Don Quixote family has the force to suppress them again, there will still be quite a bit of trouble. Naturally, this is what Doflamingo does not want to see. However, such a thing, it actually happened in the future. And what caused all this to happen? It's the damn Straw Hat Boy and his friends. One thought here. Doflamingo is furious. Damn Straw Hat Crew, dare to destroy the toy army I have worked so hard to build. I will never forgive him. But if it's just Granu who fainted from fright, it's okay. As long as I defeat the Straw Hat guy, I can suppress Dressrosa again. When the time comes, let Granos turn all those rebels into toys again. Doflamingo thought so in his heart. Although if you look at it in conjunction with the previous videos, it can be clearly seen that Doflamingo and his Don Quixote family are already showing signs of defeat. But Doflamingo is not willing to just accept this fact. Before seeing the specific results being played out, he still, BJBF, still has the last glimmer of hope. On the projection screen, the video continues. Camera cut. The picture came to the sunflower field in front of the King's Highland. Rebecca came here to give Luffy the key to Law's seastone handcuffs. However here, instead, she met the cadre of the Don Quixote family, Diamante. The same murderer who killed her mother Scarlet 10 years ago. Confront Diamante. Rebecca has no desire to fight. Just keep running away. Dodge the opponent's attack. But in the end it was hit by Diamante. Injured and fell in the flower field. And just when Diamante was about to kill Rebecca with a pistol, Cyrus, who had turned back into a human, arrived in time. Cut off one of Diamante's arms. And successfully rescued Rebecca. Tell the other party that there is no need to fight anymore from now on. Rebecca wept with joy, successfully handed over the key to the seastone handcuffs to Luffy and Luo. The camera turns again. On screen, Violet is attacking Doflamingo. Rebecca anxiously dissuaded from the side. Stop it. Aunt Violet. However, Violet did not listen to dissuasion at all. Still keep attacking Doflamingo. But her attacks didn't pose any threat at all to Doflamingo. Hee, it's just that you have lived with us as a family member for 10 years. Do you think that alone would make me hesitate? On the matter of whether to kill you, Violet. I will not blame my companions for their failures, but I will never forgive betrayal either. Doflamingo said with a cold tone. Immediately, a grin appeared on his face. Next moment, Violet was already bound in place by an invisible thin thread. Raise your hands high, can't move at all, and across from Rebecca. It was also at this time that I suddenly felt that my body was beginning to lose control. She uncontrollably raised the long sword in her hand. And walked towards the immobile Violet step by step. See such a situation. Violet already guessed Doflamingo's intention. So that time, he yelled at the other party. Stop. Don't get Rebecca involved. However, Doflamingo just looked at Rebecca coldly, and ordered. Kill her. Subsequently, Rebecca moved forward a little faster. Constantly approaching Violet. Until this moment. Rebecca also finally understood what Doflamingo wanted to do. The other party wants to borrow my hand. Let yourself kill your Aunt Violet with your own hands. Think here. Rebecca immediately cried out. No. Aunt Violet, please get out of here. However, Violet, who was tightly bound by the thin string, especially avoided it. Couldn't even move. He could only watch Rebecca walk towards him with a long sword uncontrollably. She seemed to have made some kind of realization, and said to Rebecca. Close your eyes, Rebecca. Just don't look at anything. Just pretend it's just a nightmare. Whatever happens, just forget about it. I will never blame you. Forget it all. You didn't do anything wrong. There was a gentle smile on Violet's face. Seems ready to accept his own death. Under the control of Doflamingo, Rebecca accelerated again abruptly. The long sword in his hand was also swung high. Aim at Violet and slash down hard. No. Rebecca let out a wailing of incomparable despair. Everything seems to be too late. There is no way to stop it. 2. Next moment, a figure suddenly replaced Violet. Appeared in front of Rebecca like a teleportation. It was Luffy teleported by Luo. Luffy blocked Rebecca's sword by covering Armament Hockey's forehead with himself. Successfully prevented the tragedy that Rebecca almost killed her aunt with her own hands. Looking at the boy who suddenly appeared in front of him, Rebecca couldn't hold back her tears and shouted. Lucy. Do not know why, just to see Luffy appear. In Rebecca's originally desperate heart, hope emerged again. A hanging heart was completely let go. The screen freezes. The barrage army drifted past again. Here it comes. Luffy's unique pinch save is here again. Luffy will always appear in your most desperate moment and bring you hope. Maybe this is his greatest flirting skill. Quote. Doflamingo is really ruthless enough to let Rebecca kill her aunt with her own hands. If it really happens, how much psychological shadow it will cause to Rebecca. Question mark single quote. Violet is also a very gentle woman, and she is good looking and has a good figure. He. If Luffy can bring Violet into the harem too, then she will be invincible. Go to. Damn, this idea upstairs is dangerous. But, I like it. Facts have proved that a man must have a strong head, otherwise he would not be able to withstand the knife just now. Dog head. As we all know, behind every successful man, there must be another man's support, otherwise, how do you think Luffy teleported there? Go to. Luo. In order to help the Straw Hat Master pretend to be a girl, I really paid too much. I would like to call Luo the best support and best wingman. Go to. Open black lens bracket Trafalgar D. Water Law, close black lens bracket. The video continues. After a fierce battle, Luffy finally managed to defeat Doflamingo. Looking at Luffy's figure, Rebecca wept with joy. After the war, Rebecca returned to the palace, restored the identity of the princess, and put on a gorgeous dress. However, the camera turned abruptly. On screen, I saw Luffy suddenly blasting the walls of the palace away. Then he ignored the soldiers' obstruction. She immediately hugged Rebecca dressed as a princess. Jumped out from the blasted wall. Quickly fled towards the distance. Those soldiers and marines who came after them. All stunned by Luffy with Conqueror's Haki. The screen freezes. The cold heavenly down notification sounded again. Random question 5. Excuse me, where is Luffy taking Rebecca? Open black lens bracket Shiki. F*K. Is the Straw Hat Kid blatantly trying to snatch Dressrosa's princess away? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket John. This guy is really bold. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Silver Axe. He probably wants to tie this princess back to his boat, right? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Akoku. Is it because the previous princesses didn't board the boat, so the Straw Hat Boy is going to rely on robbing directly this time? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Garp. Hey. When did Luffy become so impatient? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Monkey D. Dragon. Luffy, you really want to snatch the princess? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Portgas D. Ace. Hiss. Luffy, you are so brave. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Sabo. Ha 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 ha. Luffy, you are really punished. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Boa Hancock. Luffy, actually. If you treat me like this, I will definitely go with you without hesitation. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Gal D. Roger. Ha 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 ha. Seeing the anxious look of the Straw Hat Boy, why do you always feel as if you were in a hurry to snatch that Princess Rebecca into the bridal chamber? Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Shanks. Ha ha. Captain Roger, don't tell me, it's really similar. But I don't think Luffy should be this kind of person. Close black lens bracket. Open black lens bracket Edward Newgate. Gu la la la. Interesting, the Straw Hat Boy has never done this before. I really don't know why he did it in front of him this time. Stealing the princess of a country directly in front of many people. A group of people are discussing. Answering questions will begin soon. Everyone answered their guesses one after another. Some people speculate that Luffy is trying to abduct Rebecca onto the boat. It was also speculated that Luffy was going to abduct Rebecca to bed. Anyway, most of the answers don't look very serious. And Cyrus thought for a while. He also answered his own answer in the Tiandao chat group. Open black lens bracket Cyrus. Sunflower field. Question answer close black lens bracket. The reason for answering this. Because Cyrus could probably guess it. After the war ended. What you might do yourself. I should let Rebecca return to the palace as a princess and get a happy life. So as to fabricate some lies and leave each other. Maybe from now on, I will never meet my daughter again. And after watching so many videos. Based on what he knows about Luffy the Straw Hat. This young man's emotional intelligence is actually frighteningly high. And very considerate of others. If the other party knows what he has done. Maybe I will bring Rebecca to see me again. Certainly. These are just speculations by Cyrus. Is the answer true? He also doesn't know. Soon. The countdown to the answer sounded. There are still 5 seconds left in the answering time. Audience who have not answered the questions, please answer as soon as possible. 5, 4, 1, 0. Question time is up. Congratulations to Cyrus for answering correctly. Get 1 point. Hear this beep. Cyrus' heart tightened suddenly. At the same time, there was a touch of emotion in my heart. It's actually true. Thank you, Straw Hat. You son-in-law. I am very satisfied.